today. Welcome to fall, and if you look at our newsletter, it seems like we got a lot going on this month, and that'll happen for the next few months. Today we do have in the back room Missouri Vein Care. This is free screening, and there's no one back there right now. I know some of you have already went back there, but please feel free to go back and visit with her, and she will do your vein screening, and she will be here till 1 o'clock. Also, I want to remind everyone that during the month of October is Medicare D time to be thinking about Medicare for your next year. So we have a lot of dates scheduled here and around the area. We have some wonderful new volunteers that's helping Lou and I. So anyway, get your appointments made. Doris will be glad to make your appointments, or if you're just in and want to visit, just stop in and visit one of us. Also, October is Crime Prevention Month, and we want to welcome and thank Police Chief Tyler Wheeler for coming today. He's going to speak a little bit to you and probably open it up for questions. So at this time, I'll turn it over to Tyler.
Hello. Those of you who don't know me, I'm Tyler Wheeler. I'm the Chief of Police of Monroe City. And I'm going to leave some reading material here for you all to look at. What I'm going to go over is the recent scams that seniors are... Can you hear me? Sorry. Is that better?
I have a big mouth, Tyler. Oh yeah, you might have to talk into it. Thank you.
But anyways, there's all kinds of scams that are going around, and pretty much about 25% of the targets are seniors. And so I'm going to go through a little bit of them that we're seeing right now, and new ones and old ones. Pretty much what we're seeing right now is y'all are getting phone calls, and somebody's saying that their grandkid that's in trouble, have been in a wreck or in jail, and they're needing bond money. It's not true. They're not going to do that. You got a call? Yeah, there's probably going to be a few of y'all that got their call on it. Pretty much what they do is say, I need money right now, or I can't get out of jail, or they need to get out of the hospital because they're in a different country, whichever, and they'll want you to go to the store and get a prepaid, now they're wanting gift cards. Don't do it. It's a scam, and they're going to take you out of your money. Some other ones that are going around are saying that they're with the software company and that you've got a virus on your computer, and they'll immediately ask for numbers, and they'll get inside of your computer, and then you'll start, you've got the mouse, and start seeing it moving around. So they've got your IP address, and they're in there, and they get all the information that you have in your computers. And then, in order to fix it, they'll ask for your credit card number or anything else. Do not ever give out any financial information over the phone to anybody. And a lot of them will have an accent and say that their name is Jim Smith or something like that. So it's not real or anything else like that. Another scam that we're seeing is IRS scams, that you owe back taxes and that you have a warrant and the local police department's going to come over and arrest you if you don't pay it over the phone. So, pretty much how that works, it's a civil matter. The police are not going to come arrest you because you got back taxes or anything else like that. If y'all ever have any questions or anything, just call the police department. My officers are well trained in scams and know everything else. Go ahead.
I live in Hannibal, and the last 3 months I've been getting a card call on the telephone, 1-800-945-2000. The first thing they say is they want to talk about my Visa credit card. Then when you log in or talk to them, they want to know Social Security number and your credit card number. And I've called the FCC, Missouri no call list. Nothing they can do about it. They've scammed right onto Visa is a legitimate number, and they've scammed onto it, and there's no way you can stop it. I've been getting it 2 or 3 times a week.
Yes.
Now they're switched over to Visa now, the same scenario.
A lot of these numbers, what they're calling is, it's a spoofed number. And pretty much where they're calling from is Nigeria and Jamaica and So what they use is a magic jack on a computer, and once you start calling or you report that number, they'll just switch a number and use a different one.
They also say if you don't answer, they're gonna cancel your credit card.
Yes, but all they do is they've got this computer software seeing that you do have a Visa account, but it doesn't show the whole account number, so they're trying to get all that off of you. You know, as I said, it's out of Jamaica and Nigeria. You know, a lot of scam letters come out saying, hey, I've got 4.5 million, if you pay me 10%, I'll send you the rest. It's not real or anything like that. But whenever you go to the spoof numbers, a lot of times they'll spoof like the police department or sheriff's office number, making you think it is real. And then next thing you know is your account's been deleted and everything else. So if you do feel like you're starting to get scammed or anything else, call your bank and they will flag your account for any kind of identity theft coming in or anything like that. So, is there any more questions? Has anybody else got any calls? Yeah. Yeah. Larry's saying that he's getting a bunch of calls every day, about 26 times. Pretty much if you got a landline, that's all landlines are good for anymore, the way I say it. Yep. Yeah, and they're starting to hit cell phones. Yep. Yeah. And he brought up that too, that you can get a phone number that's all zeros. And it's somebody trying to spoof something, but didn't pick up a number that's it. So. Yeah, they changed the number already. Yep. Go ahead, Bill.
Chief Tyler, I would like to seriously thank you for having us in this community, a new dare officer and a new school resource officer. That is such an important position. Congratulations to Brian.
Thank you very much, Bill. So if y'all ever have any questions or anything else like that, just call the local police, or if you're out in the county, call your sheriff's office, and they'll answer all your questions. All right, thank you all.